Coach, they shot 71.4% from three in the first half and then just 28.6 in the second half. Was that more of a defensive adjustment for you, or they just went away from it?
No, I think it's twofold. Number one, I think they got a little hot, they got a little comfortable in the first half. I also think that we did not do a great job on some of our ball screen assignments, and we were able to shore those up a little bit in the second half. And I think that they also missed some shots, which helped.
Your team was really good in second chance opportunities today. 10 offensive rebounds turned it into 21 points. Whoa. Is that just a sheer effort thing? Is it certain guys out there that are able to fuel a team into second chance opportunities?
Well, I think it's twofold. I think first and foremost, you have to miss a lot of shots in order to get a lot of offensive rebounds. And for us today, we didn't shoot the ball very well. The stats are deceiving because the second shot in a possession, the percentages go up exponentially. And so give South Carolina State a lot of credit. They're well coached. I thought they played very well and took us out of a lot of the things that we were trying to do. But I do think some of the energy plays in the second half went our way.
What was the turning point in this game?
I just think us coming out shored up what we were trying to do defensively. We got them to turn the ball over a couple times. We were to get some easy baskets, on the other end and kind of get our momentum going and kind of got us engaged in the game.
What did you say in the halftime locker room to get them refocused defensively, because they were so hot shooting? It's easy to back off.
Yeah, not a ton. I mean, you give our guys credit. We went back through a lot of our ball screen assignments. We didn't do a great job on scouting report defense on a couple of their shooters. And give our guys a lot of credit for making those adjustments and coming out and playing with the right mentality in the second half.
To take the lead, took the lead about halfway through the second half and were able to maintain the lead throughout the course of the second half. What went into the offensive part of it at that point to allow your team to kind of answer, kind of what South Carolina State had done in the first half, answer everything that they threw at you? I
think the biggest thing for us is we didn't turn the ball over in the second half. I think statistically, I could be wrong, but I think we had 4 in the second half, which that's a good number. That's an okay number when you're trying to play fast. You're trying to get in transition. We played some weird lineups a little bit, and so if you take care of the ball and you get a shot on the rim, and you'll sit down and guard a little bit, it's going to give yourself a chance to win some games. Unfortunately, we were able to do that as the game went on today.
Is that the biggest difference in this year's team compared to last year's or previous year's teams? Is that you've only had, I think you've had 6 games this year where you only had 7 or less turnovers, or 8 or less turnovers, excuse me.
Boy, I don't know. I really thought about that, Coop. I think as we continue to move forward, it's an important part of the game. You've got to take care of the basketball. You've got to get a quality shot on the rim every possession. And in this team, we did that as the game went on today.
Your team has 11 wins before the new year. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Program first. So what have you seen from your team this year that has maybe impressed you the most in the fact that you've been able to accomplish this?
I think for the most part, we've played the right way for the most part. I think we're a pretty unselfish group. And that helps when you play the number of road games that we played, as well as just the overall number of games that we've played to this point. You've got to have different guys step up every night and do different things. And in order for that to happen, you've got to have guys that are unselfish enough to allow that to happen within your team. And so just proud at this point of our team's overall effort. We got a long ways to go. We got a lot of room for growth with this group. But like you said, we're off to a nice start. And hopefully we can continue that.